Welcome back to CoinQuest TV. Today we are exploring an interesting piece of British currency history, the 5 pence coin from 1970 issued in the United Kingdom. This coin represents an important period of transition in the country's monetary system and reflects the design and craftsmanship of British coinage during the late 20th century. Collectors and history enthusiasts continue to admire this coin for its design, heritage, and connection to a major change in the nation's currency. The 5 pence coin in 1970 was introduced during a time when the United Kingdom was preparing for the historic change to decimal currency. Before decimalization in 1971, British coins followed a system of pounds, shillings, and pence. The 5 pence coin was created to match the value of the old 1 shilling coin, making the transition easier for the public. This coin was issued under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, whose portrait appears on the obverse side. Her image on the coin symbolizes the continuity of the British monarchy and reflects the artistic style of official royal coin portraits used during that period. The portrait of the Queen used on the 1975 pence coin was designed by Arnold Mackin. His elegant depiction of Queen Elizabeth II became one of the most recognizable coin portraits in British history. The design shows the Queen wearing the girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, presenting a dignified and timeless appearance. Done on the reverse side of the coin, the design features a crowned Scottish thistle. This design was created by Christopher Ironside, a respected artist known for his work on many British decimal coins. The thistle represents Scotland and highlights the unity of the nations within the United Kingdom. The 1975 pence coin was struck primarily in cupronickel, a durable alloy made from copper and nickel. This material was chosen for its strength, resistance to corrosion, and bright silver appearance. It allowed the coin to remain in circulation for many years without losing its detail. In terms of size, the coin has a diameter of approximately 23.6 millimeters and weighs about 5.65 grams. Interestingly, this size is identical to the earlier 1 shilling coin, which helped the public easily adapt to the new decimal system when it was officially introduced. The edge of the 1975 pence coin is milled, meaning it contains small ridges around its circumference. This feature helps protect the coin from wear and also prevents counterfeiting. Milled edges have been a common feature of many official coins throughout history. The coin was produced by the historic Royal Mint, the official maker of British coins for centuries. The Royal Mint has a long tradition of producing coins with precision, artistic beauty, and strong historical significance. Millions of these coins were minted in 1970 as part of preparations for decimal currency. Because of the high production numbers, most examples are still relatively common today. However, coins preserved in excellent condition are more appealing to collectors. Collectors often search for well-preserved examples that still display strong details in the Queen's portrait and the thistle design. Coins that remain bright, with minimal scratches or wear, tend to attract the most attention among numismatists. Another factor that can increase interest in a coin is the presence of minting variations or minor errors. Although rare, such variations can make certain coins stand out and increase their appeal within the collecting community. The historical importance of the 1975 pence coin makes it especially interesting. It represents the final stage before the United Kingdom officially adopted decimal currency in 1971, a major financial change that reshaped everyday transactions across the country. Coins from this transitional period are valued not only for their metal and design, but also for their historical story. They serve as reminders of how currency evolves alongside society and economic systems. The design of the crown thistle also reflects the cultural heritage of the United Kingdom. By incorporating national symbols into coinage, the Royal Mint celebrates the traditions and identities that form the foundation of the nation. Now let us talk about the value of the 1975 pence coin. In exceptional circumstances, a perfectly preserved or historically significant example could reach an estimated collectible value of around $4.1 million in the rare coin market. Such valuations are usually associated with coins of extraordinary condition, rarity, or historical importance. For collectors, the real beauty of the 1975 pence coin lies in its story. It represents the 5 pence 1971 coin from the United Kingdom. This coin holds a special place in the history of British currency because it was introduced during a major change in the country's monetary system known as decimalization. The year 1971 was extremely important for the United Kingdom's currency system. On February 15, 1971, the country officially moved from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to a modern decimal currency. This day became known as Decimal Day, and new coins like the 5 pence were introduced to help people adapt to the new system. The 5 pence coin replaced the old 1 shilling coin in value. Although the design and size were very similar to the earlier shilling coin, its value in the decimal system was set at 5 new pence. This connection made the transition easier for the public because people were already familiar with the coin's appearance and weight. The coin was issued during the reign of Elizabeth II, whose portrait appears on the obverse side. The portrait was created by the artist Arnold Machin. It shows the Queen wearing the girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, giving the coin a graceful and dignified appearance. That on the reverse side of the coin, the design features a crowned thistle. This beautiful symbol represents Scotland and reflects the cultural heritage within the United Kingdom. The design was created by the artist Christopher Ironside, who was responsible for many of the decimal coin designs introduced in 1971. The 5 pence coin of 1971 was struck in cupronickel, a durable metal alloy made primarily of copper and nickel. This composition gives the coin its silver-like color and ensures that it can withstand years of circulation without easily wearing down. In terms of size, the coin has a diameter of about 23.6 millimeters and weighs approximately 5.65 grams. Its round shape and milled edge make it easy to identify and handle. The milled edge also helps protect the coin from clipping or damage. Millions of these coins were produced by the Royal Mint. Because the transition to decimal currency required large quantities of coins, the 5 pence 1971 had a very high mintage and was widely distributed across the country. Collectors appreciate this coin not only for its historical importance, but also for its connection to the dramatic change in British currency. Coins from the first year of decimalization are often seen as key pieces in modern British coin collections. The design of the crowned thistle on the reverse side gives the coin an elegant and classic look. It combines tradition with the modern decimal system, symbolizing how the United Kingdom balanced heritage with progress during the currency transition. Another interesting feature is how similar the coin was to the earlier 1 shilling coin. In fact, the same physical coin continued to circulate as 5 pence after decimalization. This clever decision reduced confusion and helped people adjust more comfortably to the new system. Over the years, the 5 pence coin continued to circulate widely in everyday transactions across the United Kingdom. It was commonly used for small purchases, public transport, and vending machines, making it a familiar part of daily life for many people. For coin collectors, condition plays an important role in determining the desirability of a 1971 5 pence coin. Coins that remain in brilliant, uncirculated condition often attract greater interest because they preserve the original shine and fine details of the design. Another factor that can increase collector interest is the presence of minting variations or unusual errors. While most coins were struck normally, certain rare variations can make a specific coin far more interesting to numismatists. Now, let's talk about the value. Some extremely rare examples of the 5 pence 1971 coin, especially those with unique mint errors or exceptional preservation, have been discussed in collector communities with estimated values reaching around $4.2 million. Such extraordinary valuations usually depend on rarity, demand, and historical importance. Even though most circulated coins are not worth such large amounts, the excitement of searching for rare variations keeps collectors interested. Many enthusiasts enjoy examining their old coins carefully in hopes of discovering a rare piece. The 5 pence 1971 coin remains an important reminder of a turning point in British monetary history. It represents the moment when the United Kingdom modernized its currency system and embraced decimalization for the future. For collectors and history lovers alike, this small coin carries a powerful story of change, tradition, and national identity. It continues to attract attention from numismatists around the world who appreciate both its design and its historical significance. Thank you for watching CoinQuest TV. If you enjoy discovering the stories behind rare and historic coins, stay tuned for more fascinating coin explorations in our upcoming videos.